Hi, I'm Jack, and today I'll be testing my F1 simulation, which is my computer science coursework for 2019. So first I will show that by inputting an incorrect password and username, that an error message will show and you can't log in with an incorrect details. Now create an account, so let's make a new account. So the password test is not strong enough, we add a capital letter. The progress bar will increase, it gets stronger. We add a little bit more length, it gets stronger again, and we add some numbers, and there we go. The password is strong enough and the program will now allow us to create the account. So the account is now created. That will allow us to log into the program. So now from within the program you can see that we have our data tables, which currently have no data in them because it's obviously a fresh account. We have our logo, the simulated date within the program. We also have our buttons over here, so all the buttons have a tooltip on them that helps guide new users through the program. So this tooltip shows that this button is to save game progress. In the settings we can see that our range of settings, the new game to wipe the data, or log out to log into a new account, or help guides to further aid new users through the program. In our race design we can see all the sliders that help you customize your car, and as I slide up, the current points available decreases because I'm spending that points to improve my car. And as I improve the downforce, obviously the downforce coefficient, as you can see in the car stats, that downforce coefficient goes downwards as it becomes more efficient. Another thing to note is that if I try to spend too many points, an error message will pop up and it won't let me increase because I don't have the points available. Okay, so now that I've spent my points and customized my car, so let's say I want a little bit more acceleration, I can finish and save that. And now let's go next race. Let's start playing the actual game. So our initial tire type. So we can see that the current weather is raining, so we actually kind of want wet softs because it's raining. So let's hit OK with that. So now we can see all the cars are racing. The current weather is rain. Our tire life bar is slowly decreasing as we wear on the tires. The laps are now 1. The cars have kind of finished their first lap. We can see that we can change the time of how fast the game's going. We can change that quite rapidly without the program crashing. It can handle a lot of inputs quickly. We can now go to the data, and we can see that the weather prediction is that it's going to become icy, so we should expect a weather change in ice. We can also see everyone's kind of their speed over time. So what you can kind of tell is that, for example, in the case of Bottas, his speed is kind of constant around 100 kilometers, but it's kind of slowly decreasing. There's not really been any accidents so far, so everyone's got pretty full front wing and back wing protection percentage. So we can kind of hit continue there. Another thing we can do, we can change the display interval. So if you look at the leaderboard, when I click this button, all the times change. Now it's displaying the time split between each car rather than between the leader. So now it shows the time between the leader. So Vettel is 17 seconds behind the leader, where now Vettel's now 10 seconds behind Raikkonen. Okay, so now the weather has changed to icy. So this shows that the weather has changed from that rain to ice. What happened here? So Alonso suffered 41% front wing damage, which is sadly us. So now when I go data and I look at Alonso, you see that our front wing has decreased quite significantly because of the damage. One thing we can do is we can pit onto new tires because we started on the wet softs, but that's because it was raining. But now the weather is becoming sunny, so we want to get onto some hard normal compound tires that will handle the sun better. So we continue. One other thing to note is that when you mouse over the car, you can kind of see the name of the car. Helps give clarity to the user. Let's speed up a little bit. So we've pitted there. You can see that our bar has now gone to full. Now I'll let the rest of the race play out. So the cars are now finishing. Luckily no one crashed this race, so everyone is going to finish. Hooray. So the race is finished, and we can go to the podium form. So we can see the points everyone's gotten and where they came, and then when we come here, we can see we can arrange how we want, so let's arrange it plus points. So we can see that we've got this new data, and we can see that the tables have correctly ordered that data. We can see that Vettel won, then Hamilton, then Stoffel van Dorn, and we can see the total constructor points. So after that race, Ferrari came away with the most points with 25. A final thing to note is that by doing the next race, the data is all kind of refreshed and the form is renewed to allow the user to go again without having any difficulties. So thank you for watching, and that was all the error testing for my computer science program.